Hello, today I'm going to be making my favorite thing, Pico De Gallo, and I'm going to use the scraps from it to make some other things. So I'm gutting and cutting these tomatoes up right away, and I save all the guts in a mason jar because I'm going to save all my food scraps there today for broth later. So I'm going to just cut them up so they're ready for my chopper. Now I'm going to do the same with some red onions, save all the pieces I'm not going to use in my jar, and some bell pepper. I also save the seeds to the bell pepper in a different jar. Put my cilantro in. I save my cilantro in a jar to do something with later as well. And then I'm going to add all my other things, lemon juice, garlic, salt, and mix that up. And that's my pico in a nutshell. That's all I do. And I really like it. Sometimes I use lime. Try it out. Maybe need more salt. That's okay. And here we go. We have it. I love this so much. I make this for parties. I eat it for snacks. Super healthy. All right. So now I have a bunch of scraps, though, that I want to use. Here they are. And I put some garlic in it too because, why not? And I'm going to go ahead and grab a pan. I'm going to put all of it in there. Just the scraps, that's it. And a little garlic because I cheated. And I add some water to it. And some of my cilantro because why not? But so when I add the water to it, and then I'm going to boil it. And so that creates a really just like nutritious broth that I can use with things like chili or with like baking or whatever. But I'm going to go ahead and start boiling it. And then when it starts boiling, we'll reduce it to a simmer. But there it is. Okay, I also have all this extra cilantro that I need to use. So I'm just going to pour a bunch of olive oil in it and put some garlic in it. And then I can save it for like some chicken or like some chili later. You just like use it as the oil, but then it's like a flavored oil. So, I mean, why not? And I saved the seeds from my bell peppers. I've already been working on some peas, but I put them in there just to sprout them. Looks like I've got a little bit of a boil starting on my broth. So, it's going to like actually start boiling, right? And so I'm just going to go ahead and turn that down to a little bit less so it doesn't boil over. Okay, while we wait for the broth, let's eat some chips. Oh, look at that, though. It's boiling. It's been a good hour. So we need to strain the broth. Put the strainer out. Use that. Oh, my gosh, my camera. And pour it into a mason jar. And I have it for whenever I need it. I'll probably use it in chili tomorrow, actually. Because I've got a couple of these I need to use. And then we seal it. It's really, really hot, so sometimes it'll just seal itself, too. But I like to keep things in my freezer, like frozen. So I still store them in my freezer in case I ever have a power outage or something.